Hello, new reps. Welcome to ZYIA. I am so excited for you to start this new chapter. My name is Blair Sells, and I am your upline, or your upline's upline, and I am just thrilled to welcome you to this brand. You are a part of Team Uplift, which is our online training group. This is where we bounce business building practices off of each other, do different development calls and videos and things like that. So make sure you tune into those. I also have units set up along the way, so you can follow each of those as you are starting your ZYIA business. So first of all, this is pinned in Team Uplift. This is our new rep focus that we're going to be talking about. It is a 3-part series. So we have broken it down into commit, launch, and using your momentum, you guys. So commitment, you are in, you have enrolled, you've purchased your starter kit. Maybe you've never tried a single product. I didn't when I signed up. I had never tried a single piece of ZYIA, and when my starter kit came, I was so excited. But let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk about some things that you can do while you're waiting for your kit. First of all, mindset. Mindset is so crucial in this business. Not every day is going to go as planned, okay? That's the nature of online sales. So you have to be flexible, you have to be excited, you have to be willing to show up and put in the work and put in the effort, you guys. And if you can do that, if you can make that commitment, then you will be successful in this business. So one of the things that we talk about with all of our new reps at the beginning is your why, your story. What had you sign up for ZYIA in the first place? What made you click that join now button? I know for me, at the time, my why was literally to get a couple $100s a month from my starter kit so that I could take my kids on a vacation. That was it. I really had no intention of building a business. I loved the discount, but I really kind of considered that to be the end game for me. And lo and behold, wouldn't you know, everybody wanted to do what I was doing. And so I really built this business solidly from the ground up. I've been with ZYIA since January of 2018, and my why has changed so much since then. So I get to wake up every single morning and empower women of all shapes and sizes to really become even better versions of our already amazing selves. I love inspiring. I love uplifting. I love this part of our community that we have here at ZYIA. And it's okay for your why to change. So I want you to take some time while you're waiting for your kit to come and really jot down a few notes for why you decided to join this business. And keep those handy because I want you to share that why with your network. Nobody can take our why away from us. That's our own personal story. So if you're genuine, if you're authentic, if you're vulnerable, if you just want to sign up for the discount like I did, then share that story with your friends because that will resonate with them. All right, so now I'm going to take you into a little bit of our back office training so you can kind of get a feel for it while you're waiting for your kit. This is your back office. If you go to myzyiA.com/distributor, this is where you will enter your rep ID and the password that you use to sign up with ZYIA. So once you log in, a couple things I wanted to show you right away. First of all, if you click my profile, this is all of your information that you will use as far as your commissions and things like that. But what I wanted to show you right away was your website. So right now, your website is going to look like this, myzyiA.com with your rep ID number, which isn't super helpful for people to remember. So you're going to want to personalize it with your name or whatever you'd like to use at the end of your myzyiA.com. So I just use Blair Sells, and you can leave the rest of this all blank, okay? Now I do have this welcome message that I put in so that when people check my website, that is what they will see. And also you are going to want to upload a photo so that when people do visit your website and they scroll down to the contact information, they will see your info right there in your photo. All right, you guys, there are a lot of tutorials in Team Uplift and also in your welcome newsletter. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time going through these, but I do want you to take a moment to just play around with the back office. There's nothing that you can mess up back here. If you go to company files, this is where you will find lots of great information. All of our newsletters are here. All of our leadership calls that we do once a month are all saved here. Anything that you need to know, you can also borrow photos from here as well. Our sizing guides are really great, so you can print those out. And this is a really great resource for all of us. And then once you are playing around with some of that, you can also play around with some of your orders. So if you go to place an order, the personal order is where you will enter your own information if you want to place your own order and use your rep discount, okay? So anything that is on the screen in your back office will be using your rep discount. Now, if you want to place an order for a customer, you can go to individual customer order and you can autofill with their information if they've ordered from you before, which is really, really great. Makes things super easy. You can also cancel these out at any time. So if you just want to play around with things, you can go ahead and cancel them. And then also back here, this is where you're going to access your returns. So right now I have no pending returns, but you can start new returns and there's tutorials on how to do that. You can also, under place an order, go look for your gift certificates, especially your new rep $200 gift certificate. So I like to click not redeem. These show the ones that I still have outstanding. This is where yours will be as well. So this gift certificate number will be what you enter toward your $200 purchase. So I wanted to make sure that you knew where to find that. Go ahead and let your upline know or your mentor know if you need help with any of that. And don't forget, you can also look under all of your orders back here. You can search for things. So there's a lot that you can do in the back office. You just have to play around with it a little bit. And also your events. Your upline will show you how to set up an event, and you can also follow tutorials on how to set up an online party or an in-person party and kind of track those as you see fit. So I hope that helps. Okay, well now that you have gotten a little chance to play around with the back office, I also want you to think about how you want to market yourself. How do you want to announce to your network that you're open for business? So think about that while your kit is in the process, before you've received anything yet. Think about what you want to do when that kit comes. So a lot of reps like to do an online launch. And you can also do an in-person one too if you want to have some of your girlfriends come over and check out all of your new gear. That is a really great opportunity to do that. You can do them simultaneously as well. So what I think works best is if you do some sort of teaser on your personal Instagram or Facebook, wherever you feel at home on your social media platforms, and let them know that something big is coming, okay? You don't have to say what it is yet, but while you're waiting for your kit, let them know that you are going to be announcing something really exciting. And while you're getting people pumped up about this, go ahead and create an online group. So on Facebook, I like to use the private group function. Mine is just called Colorado ZYIA Gal. If you use ZYIA in the title of your group name, then you also need to include independent rep at the end. So mine is technically Colorado ZYIA Gal / independent rep. But you can also use a really creative name if you want. This is just something that I did way back when, and now my business cards all have it, and everybody knows where to find me. So I know it's not super creative, but that's my name. So I would create that small VIP group. You do not need to invite anybody yet. I think it does make you invite one person to set it up though. So if you want to invite your upline, your partner, invite somebody that you can have them attach that account. And then I would go ahead and make that person also an admin of your group. Just in case, I know that Facebook's been cracking down a lot on online sales and salesy type language, and you don't want to get locked out of your group. So if you make the other person that you invite an admin to your group. Then that way, if something happens and you're locked out, then you'll be able to at least have an admin in there that can either post on your behalf or accept new requests to join your group and things like that. So go ahead and set that up. Put a nice photo across the top for your group. There are a lot online that you can Google or make your own on Canva. Those collages are really, really nice. And start getting excited, okay? So what this group is going to be is your VIP group of customers. And ultimately what will happen is anybody who wants to learn more about what you're doing, what you're excited to announce, you can funnel them into this group, okay? And this is where you are going to do your online launch if you so choose. And obviously this can be done on Instagram too, or you can do it in your stories, but I'm just using Facebook as an example. So you're gonna wanna funnel all of these excited new friends and family into this VIP group. And once your starter kit comes, what I would do is, if you're brave enough, which I challenge you to do this, is do a live unboxing of your starter kit. All right, let everybody in your group know that you are so excited to share what's in this box. Like, open it up right then and there. Try it on. It doesn't matter if it's wrinkled. Just show them the quality. Show them how much you love it. And then what you can do is open up an online launch. Now, we're going to talk more about what this launch looks like in part 2 of our new rep training series. So I'm not going to get into that quickly today, but go ahead and set up your launch in your back office under events. And that way, when people order from you for their very first time, you will be able to get hostess rewards too. So as a ZYIA rep, we can have our own events open every 30 days, or you can basically have one open under one email address, okay? So I would go ahead and create that online launch in your back office, go ahead and get that set up. And so then when your starter kit comes, and we talk about this in part 2, people will be able to have a link to order from you, which will all funnel into your hostess rewards. Does that make sense? Okay, now, also while you're waiting for your kit, if you are brand new to ZYIA, if you've never tried anything before, get to know some of our best sellers. And there are a couple ways that you can do this. So in Team Uplift, in Unit 1, we have all of our staple pieces shared there. Also, my upline, who's also your upline, Chrissy Tager, did a really great video this past summer on all of our staple pieces and how they fit and how to market those. So the video is a little long, but it's pinned in Unit 1 of Team Uplift, and I recommend that you take the time to watch that. Now, also, use your upline or your mentor for help on this, because they will be able likely to give you sizing recommendations and styling and things like that. This is just something that we learn along the way, okay? I have never been in retail before. I didn't quite know how to do the whole sizing thing, but at the end of the day, once you start trying more of the pieces yourself, you'll get a better feel for how they fit for you and how to recommend them to your customers. ZYIA Gals. ZYIA Gals is a huge Facebook group that's run by Chrissy Tager. I always add and invite my direct teammates to that group, because Chrissy has this enormous group of all of her teammates, and it's a really phenomenal place to search for sizing. So use the little search bar. You can type in anything, like type in 34C, and you want to know what kind of bra, what size bra, and which style to recommend. Type in 34C. You'll get 30 threads of what works best for those customers, plus photos and things like that. So go ahead and use that search bar. It will be one of your best friends in this business, but also don't hesitate to ask your upline for help. Lastly, while you're waiting for your starter kit to come, get organized, all right? Now, you do not have to do this all right away. Literally, all you need to run your business is Wi-Fi and a mobile device, okay? So don't feel like you have to have all of these things right away, but I find at least to have a space that you can work. My space is just my little desk here right in our front room. I do not have an office space, but this is my desk. This is where I come to do my work, and so I'm focused when I'm here. I also have business cards. And in Unit 1 of Team Uplift, I have links to where you can order some really great designs. I've got my photo on the back. So business cards I think are really great. Let's see. Oh, also note cards. So I always send all my brand new customers a handwritten thank you note with my business card when they first order. That way we can stay connected. Then they have my email address and ways to get a hold of me if we are not friends on social media. So note cards are fun. And then think about your time commitment, you guys. This is really something that's important, especially when you're starting out, because I feel like a lot of people come into this business thinking that they need to be able to devote 20 hours a week to be successful, and you don't. So this is my full-time job. I run my business while my kids are at school, and then if I need to play catch up at night, I do. But that does not mean that that was always the case. So when I first started ZYIA, I was working full-time with another company, and this was really only a side hustle that I could devote 2 to 3 hours a week to max. And you know what? I made the most out of those 2 to 3 hours. So think about the time commitment that you're willing to put in. Think about how that's going to align with the goals that you have. And, if we need to make adjustments along the way, that's absolutely, fine to do. I would say also that if you are short on time, talk with your upline about some really great things that you can fit into that. If you have an hour during the day, during lunch, or maybe while your kids are napping, find out what you can do in an hour. So in 1 hour, you can do so much to move your business forward. You can reach out to your friends and let them know about your brand new business. You can, follow up with customers if you've started getting orders. You can reach out to people to see if they would like to book an event with you. And that's a really great way that you can broaden your network and get out of your circles of family and friends really quickly. You can reach out to people about the business opportunity. There are so many things that you can do in a very small window of time. So make sure that you are staying focused if you're short on time, and let us know how we can help along the way. All right, so stay tuned. Tomorrow will be part 2 of our new rep series. We will be talking about the actual launch.